Okay, last video I shared that I prefer the Italian healthcare system compared to the American, which is true. The only thing Italians suck at is uh, the lack of organization, but that's another story. Um, okay, I had changed my GP, my general practitioner, about 2 weeks ago because, okay, we are without a car right now, and so moving around is kind of difficult. Okay, since my husband is 100% disabled, he is eligible to have access to transportation and volunteers that will assist in helping him go to doctor's appointments, hospital exams, whereas I don't. I have to take the bus, I have to walk. Okay, that's fine, that's not a big deal, but we needed a doctor that was a little bit closer to home, so I chose one that was closer to us. And I went to visit him on Monday, and he's a fairly young doctor, he's 41, and never talked to him before in my life, and so I went, and I guess Mondays are a pretty busy day for them, for the doctors, and he had walk-in appointments from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So I arrived about 3:15. I didn't leave until 7:30. The one positive thing is it got me out of the house and for a while from my husband, because otherwise I'm at home with my husband 24/7, 365. And I love my husband dearly, but sometimes I need a little bit of a break, and which is only correct. Otherwise I'm at home in the house all the time. I mean all the time, unless I go across the street to the supermarket, if I go to the pharmacy, or if I go to the doctor. That's it. Or if I get cigarettes. Okay, so Monday went to go meet this new doctor. For the most part, I would say positive. One thing I liked is that when he prescribes medications, for if you have to take them long term, he writes the prescription usually for about 3 months at a time, whereas our previous doctor would only write them once for a month, and you had to continually go back to the doctor to get for another month. Or this one, he does it, I think, every 3 months, I think. It's either every 3 or every 4, I don't remember. So that was a pleasant experience. But otherwise, he doesn't accept appointments. It's only a walk-in basis. That was kind of negative. So my husband can't sit there for 5 hours waiting to get in to see the doctor. He can't. He cannot, for physical and mental reasons. He cannot do it. He only accepts appointments on Fridays, and for certain things, just kind of easy things. But as far as just an actual medical visit, he doesn't do appointments. It's only walk-in. That was something I did not like either. And others I didn't like it. I didn't like that. So, and then also this doctor does not do house calls, because there are doctors here in Italy that will do house calls, but this one no, because where we live in between Milan and Lugano in Switzerland, and he lives in Lugano. So he works here, also works in another town, about an hour away here, still here in Italy, and then goes back home to Lugano. So doing a house call is not feasible for him to do. Otherwise, he was very polite, very professional. He does like to talk. So he obviously cares, obviously, but no, otherwise, so I'll go to him for now. And in the meantime, we'll just try to find a different doctor for my husband in the meantime, which is not a big deal. It'll just take some time and patience, and we'll find somebody.